Hi, I am 25 years old and I've never felt more lost in my life. समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या करूं.
शादी कर ले शादी.
वाह नरेटर वाह. ट्रोलिंग करना सीख गया. नरेटिंग के अलावा कुछ सीख रहा है तू? Anyway, you look around and you start feeling that everybody else has figured out this game called life a little bit better than you have. While you are just lost. I need a drink.
It's not like there's a one-size-fits-all life manual that can help you navigate through this mess called life.
Huh? Narrator? So what is this?
Try and open it.
Okay. देख लेते हैं. Well, you for sure are experimenting with my patience and anger right now.
Hey, I just work here, dude. If you have any complaints, talk to God about it.
What am I supposed to do with this? क्या करूँ मैं इस लाइफ मैनुअल का?
大丈夫ですか?
大丈夫じゃないよ. ये आवाज कैसा है? लाइट को क्या हो गया? कौन है? What's that? I think I understand. I think I know what this note means. You see, the feeling of being lost often comes from unable to choose an option or make a decision.
You see, we are so afraid of choosing the wrong option that we end up choosing nothing. But we often forget that choosing nothing is still a choice. It's choosing to stay exactly where you are, which in turn leads to the feeling of being lost or stuck. So instead of doing the work that's needed, we go back to planning, searching for example, for guarantees, trying to know how it all ends before you even begin. This often leads to a false sense of progress, but in reality, we are just delaying the action. Now, I'm not saying be reckless and don't plan at all. Plan and also know the consequences of the failure so that you can prepare. But indefinite planning will always lead to exhaustion. And in the end, you give up because you just spend all your energy in planning.
But you see, no matter how much I plan or how much I look for guarantees in others, 1 + 1 will always be 2. I can't come up with a different output when using the same input. If I'm thinking over the same thoughts again and again, I will get the same conclusion again and again. So how do you stop feeling lost? You need more data. By data, I mean data about you as a person. Your likenesses, your dislikes, your strengths, your weaknesses, your limits, per se, what you like, what you don't like. That's data. Oh, I hope you don't mind me multitasking a little bit. Think about it. Think about when you're trying to choose an anime to watch. You're probably thinking about the protagonist, the antagonist, the world, the fashion, or you just might be thinking about the fan service. Hey, if you like it, nobody's judging you. Well, to each its own. But that's the idea. If you know your own attributes, your strengths and weaknesses, then ideally you should be able to make better and much faster decisions, right? Ideally. So how do you gather this data? Basically, you put yourself in unfamiliar situations. You have to do things, take risks. Doesn't have to be something big. Could be as something as reading a book from a genre we have never done before. And yes, it's genre. Look it up. You have never read before. Cook something you have never cooked before. Talk to that girl you like. Make some new friends. play Uno with the guy on the plane, talk to people on train, whatever suits your situation. But that's the general idea, and that's why I created this channel. That's why I created this channel called Room for Mistake, so that I can allow myself to make some mistakes. And multitasking my ass. But so basically, so that I can allow myself to make some mistakes, currently be okay with making mistakes, cause perfectionum, expectro, spectronum. Cause perfection is a myth. And I hope my future self, if he ever feels the feeling of lost, he would have enough tools and experiences to deal with it. Well, thank you so much for watching if you have come this far. And I know you might feel like the video is all over the place. I've been trying a bunch of experiments in this video. Apologies, I'm still learning. But if you feel like you can't understand it and it's all over the place, think of it as an abstract art. See you in the next one.